Hey, Bruno's in the spot. We live. Pulling up for a little bit of progress on this storyline. Trying to get this done before Pokemon Champions. Bruno's awake. How you doing tonight? Yeah, we got some more encounters in Pallet Town. Probably quite a few since you last seen, but even since yesterday, we got both Celadon and Armarouge around here. We got Mischievous. Arts in the spot. What's up? Yeah, like I was saying, first starting off with some Pallet Town. Zoroark, he's been here. I don't know if I've ever seen him like doing stuff on stream before, but he's been here. Zoroark and Zorora both live in the same house right there. Order some Pizza Hut. What happened to the Taco Bell, bro? You go to the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell? Yeah, I was looking for Armarouge real quick, but I didn't do the dialogue event thing for that story when the building got complete. It was like at 11, and last night at 11 I was probably watching the best episode of Game of Thrones at the best part, the Mountain versus the Red Viper, and then as soon as that episode went off, I got extremely tired. Oh, you had that right off stream and the music's too loud? Yeah, I was listening to some loud music earlier. That makes sense. Read it, damn. Or Squove it. Just stole my berries. Danny's also been putting much more progress into the food court. Looking lovely. It has electricity. That's a great point. We've got a second windmill up over here. Actually, I think that's the fourth windmill. Because one day when I was on stream, I don't know if Danny's ever seen this yet. I did it on stream. There's two back here. And like basically my contribution was this whole row. Yeah, all these blocks. I had a bunch of these blocks. So I added this to the back of the power plant. One day on stream. But I ran out of the blocks. You can't only put them that way. I wanted to try to mess with that too, and you could not turn them. Is that Armarouge? I mean, it's not that important. We got Dachshund right before start of stream. Did ovulation. Oh, we got Parasect right before stream. Mushroom Pokemon in the spot. I think that's about all the Pallet Town progress I haven't already shown you guys. And when am I hitting the showdown? All week, yesterday. Not today yet. Every day since Sunday, right? That's what... See, I'm hinting at something. I've been keeping secrets from people. I've been playing such a thing. I have said pre-Champions OU more than once, but I have not explicitly explained to y'all. I've been playing pre-Champions OU. I mean, you know, I'm working like 60 hours a week right now and just been dabbling a little bit, like a few games a day. I said it in one of Arch's streams. Or maybe I said that to him directly. I don't remember. But about 20-30 minutes of training every day since like Sunday, so that's like 4 days. But I'm working on my teams. I'm trying to what I'm really trying to do, I think we all know what I'm really trying to do, not waste my resources in Pokemon Champions. So I'm trying to know what I want from my teams, right? I've got one that I'm feeling, I feel like 60 hours a week should be a crime. I'm not even touching that, Bruno. My work week is not over. I cannot indulge those kind of thoughts. And they added an overtime day for next week. Amoongus, there you are, bud. The Skyland building, 3rd floor, is all finished. You should definitely check it out while you're here. Ready for the big reveal? Here we go. If this is a huge McDonald's, that would be hilarious. It's very dark because it's nighttime, but okay, you gotta be understaffed or something. A lot of the times, I'm working that much by choice. I'm picking up extra shifts, but they have been adding a lot of shifts lately. I don't know, it's Amazon, bro. They always be trying to min-max. The 3rd floor has become a pretty nice restaurant thanks to Chef Dente. Oh, but you mustn't undersell yourself either, sweetie pie. You led this project so well, I can really tell why they call you Tink Master. Thanks. Now then, one last floor to go. The 4th floor. Well, they did explain all this. I knew what I was getting into. Now, I'd really love to make the 4th floor someplace glitzy and fancy, you know, for prim and proper sorts. But I don't really know anything about acting proper or fancy or anything like that. Do you know a Pokemon who could help us out, Amoongus? They gotta be all prim and proper like. I do, which I would not have said. If you asked me that question, I would not have said Pikachu. But apparently the answer is Pikachu. What? There's a prim and proper Pikachu in the town near the sea? Well then, I'd sure love to meet him. So yeah, if you could maybe invite that fancy Pikachu to join us, it'd make me real happy. Oh, and you know, we need paper for our repair materials, yeah? I bet a Pokemon like Metang could help us with that by recycling waste paper. I need Metang. I have a lot of waste paper. Professor's Apprentice Program. Nifty. Am I holding the whiteboard? Hell no. I have whiteboards. I actually also think there's like a whiteboard somewhere over there. One time the first time I seen a whiteboard in this game, I was like, oh, Danny's gonna appreciate this. And I put it in my inventory. So. Oh, we got a Silph. Bro, Amoongus, why are you and Sosa beefing? Look, I just want you to know I started it. Last year, when I was trying to get my spicier, silly teams ready, I was trying to instigate stuff. And I guess according to him, we never dealt with it in the right way, and he's still mad about it. I had let it go because it didn't go the way that I thought it was going to go. And so I was just like, all right, my bad. But I'm just going to be honest, and I'm going to talk about me. And I'm going to say, sometimes your boy does act in a toxic way off the street. Sometimes I do things intentionally that are not cool. And I do them to see how people are going to react. And that's not cool. I don't know what that elevator just was. But I could just build that thing right there probably. Let me get that. Let me get that. This is the habitat, right? I think I also need a computer, but let me just see if this is habitat. Nah, bro, literally likes living life on the edge. I be acting out sometimes. I'm not gonna act like it's not my fault, or like I'm not gonna play stupid. I don't know what I did to him. I do. I don't think I got this in habitat right though. But I did think that was like a year ago. That was like last spring before I started Spicy and Silly. Any table, and I knew I needed a laptop. There's just not one in this room. You know, maybe. Oh, it's so complicated. Where am I even at now? I mean, yeah, being honest, it's, oh, there's a laptop. It was somewhere where I was just by. Reveal I am you in one piece. To be honest, me and Arts have had our moments too, where we butted heads, and Arts is just one of the few people that it's a little bit rare when I'm being an asshole, but we can just push it, you know, we can just keep it rolling, push it aside, not take it personal, kinda, even though maybe we just might need a timeout. But there's much more other people, and so that's why I just speak on myself on this situation. Let's also say that Sosa is not alone in feeling this way about me. There are some people that are just not going to put up with it. Arts is a rarer breed that we can get over our issues. Some people do not like me because I can be disrespectful. Danny's also one of those people, although I don't talk to her nearly the same way I've talked to some of these YouTubers. Well, she's also a very kind person too. Like,
when you come at me with that stuff, I'm just like, okay, we need to take a minute and think about what we're saying.
I don't know how to really deal with the situation moving forward. So I'm gonna just be nice. I'm gonna be doing my streams. Everybody knows what my plans are. I'm pretty fairly consistent in doing the same thing, you know. And I've made plans with Arts, and maybe hopefully we get something going with Mac, and like, I'ma just do my thing. Only Max rage baiting gets to me these days. No, it's arts for me. It's definitely arts. Arts is the one that rage baits me the most successfully. when we butt heads like we sometimes do. Cause like I've never I don't think I've had a full on. I don't know to what extent I've ever argued with Mac. Maybe we don't agree on every single thing every single time, but Mac doesn't really make me mad. He didn't have babies the whole time. I was the one with the babies at first. He's just very productive. He doing numbers. He has 2, and one's not born yet. Like I said, he's just doing numbers. He's got 2 in less than 2 years. Exactly. I'm waiting on the Metang because I really actually just need him in my life. Usually the ones that are part of the story are a little bit quicker, but you know what? Abandoned mission. We're gonna get Pikachu and then hope the Metang spawned. But yeah, you want to know the truth about me, man? I could be a troll. I be crossing lines intentionally, just piss people off. Guilty. Also, hey, I'm not defending myself on it. I've already spoke on it. It took accountability. But I also think that my previous job had me in a much more frequently like dark place. Every time I would be instigating, I'll always be at my old job and like the guys would be streaming and I just get some kind of freaking motivation to cause some chaos. There's really no defense for it. It's an explanation, but it's not a defense. Oh, if it isn't Amoongus, how lovely to see you. Do you need something? Do you need me for something? Gracious me, you're reconstructing a large building only with the help of other Pokemon? You never stop doing amazing things, do you? And that's what makes you so amazing. I'm not quite sure how I would be able to help, but I'm happy to tag along regardless. Well then, please guide me to the construction site. Follow me. Lead the way. All right, I'm gonna make a poll question. This is kind of like it's super hypothetical. But I turned Bruno down to the Legends ZA meta, but that wasn't quite the meta I was looking for. I'm on the pre-Champions OU. Anyway, poll question. Sorry, I'm seeing this chat, but I'm trying to type this question and remember these damn names. What's another one? All right, bear with me in my super hypothetical poll question. But it's a theoretical, it's just a hypothetical. If these Pokemon that are in this game, I'm explaining the question now if somebody doesn't understand. Oh, you don't like the way, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Sword and Shield never got like a firmware update for the Switch 2 or anything. Diamond and Pearl did. I mean, you already know which one I would pick. I don't have to vote. I guess I should have put a none option. But that's a fair argument. Oh, a Tink Master. Dang. That would have been the correct answer. Because that's a good Pokemon. That's the only... Well... I love Tangrowth. But Tangrowth ain't really Tink a ton. Oh, the Rotom Radio? At least y'all understood the poll question. I couldn't really remember all the special form Pokemon off the top of my head successfully. But I got the right discussion spark. That's all I was trying to do. Oh, you must be that prim and proper Pikachu I've heard all about. Thanks for making your way all the way out here. Must have been exhausting. I don't know that I appreciate being called prim and proper. I'm tougher than I look, I assure you. Well then, no time like the present. How may I help? Whoa, sorry about that. Wasn't trying to say you're weak or anything. We're counting on your help once we start work on the 4th floor. Oh, okay. Need 4 more Pokemon here. How we doing? We got... I have these materials. Where is the concrete back at the same place in Rocky Ridges? Oh wait, no, it was in Pallet Town. It's also where the concrete makers are, if I... Do I have any Pokemon that can make concrete there though? Because I just don't know which ones do it. Is that like the crush skill? I mean, I'm really kind of asking rhetorically because I don't expect you to know. I'll probably just go look. All right. I'll give y'all a little. I appreciate y'all pulling up to the stream. What do y'all think I should change on this team? I can't get this team quite... Sorry, excuse that damn vehicle outside. If y'all want to see one of the teams I'm working on, what y'all think I should do about this team? I It's won some games. Oops. It's lost some games. But it's just not quite right. This is the same team I was talking about earlier with Arts, that maybe what I'm gonna do about this team is change it to a Garchomp X, a Garchomp Z, whichever the new Garchomp is. I didn't play the DLC, but that new Garchomp, I want to use it. So that might be the plan of how to fix that team, is change it. But I'm not committed to anything yet. I just wanted to give y'all a little sneak preview of one of the things I'm working on. Just something slight. You know how I get. Okay, a crush ability Pokemon. Filter. Crush. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what's up. Meaning that shiny Gibble you're talking about. I definitely know the vibes. Now where is this Geodude at? Damn, somebody playing Just Dance 21 in 2026? Is that desperate? I didn't find Geodude. Oh well. I hope I don't need more concrete, because I kinda made a lot. I don't have hazards on the team, do I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I didn't think I would do that when you said so. I know I got 3 Pokemon on this team that can set rocks. I must have intentionally. I know with Excadrill, I was like, yeah, I'm going to add an additional coverage. I'm not going to do rocks. Also need bricks. Right, you did say that. I know you can make bricks. Well, what I'm thinking is actually maybe just remove the Tyranitar and not try to do maybe. Alright, let me explain. The idea for a dual weather team was to use it in 3v3 battles. The problem is the team seems like it's spread it up a little thin. And maybe I should take one of the weathers out, which would probably definitely be the sand. Because Excadrill doesn't need sand to be good. Especially if it comes in, clears off hazards. If I really worry about the Excadrill being able to do work, then I should take... It's got no Swords Dance, right? I should put Swords Dance, yeah. So those are the two things I'm thinking about the team. I'm looking at Tyranitar a little bit sideways. And I'm thinking maybe Swords Dance on the Excadrill. But yes, and right, this concept is a team. I remember a dual weather team that I used in Gen 6. It was Zardex, Tyranitar. It was Excadrill. I don't think that team used Venusaur. But I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Venusaur, I think. Now, granted, when I think about the meta, because the times that I've had a hard time, right, Golisopod kind of makes me not want to have a Venusaur on my team. The Mega Galis, it's a wrap for Venusaur when that shit hits. And like, you can't even try no chlorophyll shenanigans. Let me see what I got for materials in Rocky Ridges. Well, you can't, yeah, I'll say, you can't run an Assault Vest Mega Galis because you need your item slot. That's the one thing. I was listening to the Wolf Glick video. I think one of y'all, I think Bruno, I think you was the one talking about the Wolf Glick video. Well, somebody was in Mac's stream, and I seen that same video where he was talking about the different mechanics and things like that. I don't know. There's been a lot of conversation. Things been a lot more active over the last few days. And I smoke a lot of weed, so maybe I don't remember every specific conversation. But he was talking about, oh, that's a problem with the Megas, is it uses your item slot. I'm like, no, that's a good thing. I like a little give and take. There's no levels in Champions? That only gives me questions. What is the stats? Like, are we playing at 50 or 100? You can call it no level if you want to, but don't feed me the bullshit. Is it 50 or 100? I mean the stats. So, in the way that I'm trying to explain right there, like, because I'm confused, I'm also frustrated by that information. Found the concrete. I'm also guessing 50 though. 50 is the standard. But I've checked the trailers and there's no signs of level. But yeah, the stats are probably going to emulate level 50. I don't remember what materials I need for this build. But I'm gonna go back in the stream. I need 10 paper. And that's the only one that's not already in my inventory. Because I have enough bricks. Wrong controller. In here? Yeah. Right. Well, these items right here, this builds something, obviously. You know, maybe I'll do that one day when I'm streaming. Okay. I almost always default to wanting to go to Pallet Town. I'm gonna run and go number 1 real quick. Oh, my microphone was all like bent over on my shirt. To answer your question, Bruno, if it was my decision about me, I would just go ahead and fast tomorrow. Just get it over with. Plus, next Thursday, you don't want to be hungry and tired. You're going to be up watching Pokemon Champion streams. Oh yeah, duh. That's a noob mistake. You know, I'm looking at Venusaur funny now though. When I say Golisopod, I'm looking at Venusaur funny. What other sun abusers, I wonder, are confirmed for Pokemon Champions? The first name that comes to mind was Pyroar. That's 2 fire types and I'd still need to find a grass. But you gotta admit, that sounds pretty cool. Pyroar probably not the best sun abuser though. He just has a... And plus, I won't have Sun if Pyroar is my Mega. Sun. S-U-N. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I forgot to get those Pokemon. Trapinch, Sprigatito, Rookidee. I thought Rookidee was up here. No, I remember. Sprigatito, Trapinch, Rookidee, and Duskull. I'm in the claw. Oh, and somebody new. There's Ninetales can come in with Drought. Ooh, Miss Magius. Ah, I knew I'd find a good home sooner or later. It was me searching after all. You built this place. That's an impressive feat. Thank you, Miss Matt. There, I've cast a good luck spell on you as thanks. Seems my spells sometimes bring happiness, but they may also bring torment. I'm sure you'll be just fine though. I've got a feeling. Yeah, I think I want to find maybe a different chlorophyll Pokemon. Miss Magius, the magical Pokemon. It cries sounds like incantations to torment the foe. It appears where you least expect it. Hey, is Tangrowth gonna be in the game or not? I would run up. Wait, that's still. No, it was not gonna get. Is there? I don't think Skullvilling's gonna be like that. Hold on. I'm on the wrong website anyway. Let me get Pokemon Champions confirmed mons. Because this list should be fucking incomplete now. So which Pokemon can abuse the sun for me? Meganium, hell no. Torkoal in the game if I wanted to get off the Zard Y, but I don't think that's what I want to do. If I get off Zard Y, then I'm really just rebuilding the whole team with a Garchomp team. Damn. I don't love these options, but we do got A. No, I'm not gonna add Trev. Sorry, Bruno. I thought about it real hard for a second there. Trevin is just not what I need. I'm gonna add a different ghost type. I don't know, man. I might just add Ceruledge and Meowscarada. Maybe that's something I'll just try with the team. Megodium. I ain't my goat, bro. That's my goat. I need the Tangrowth. That's my goat. Y'all better all follow me, okay? Nobody better stay. Yo, Max in the building. What's up? Welcome to the stream. How long am I gonna be streaming? You know, like a couple hours, a little bit. Working. I kind of just base on like when I reach a good point. Like, I never make a decision. I don't know. Keep in mind, Gen 3 starters aren't confirmed, but we know they're gonna be there. When you say Gen 3 starters, I'm like, wait, scrap it and build a rain team? Ooh. I thought of the idea for a rain team when I said that. Trapinch, what the hell, bro?
He only has little legs. Give him a break.
Good lord.
He has a big head and little arms.
Begin building, Skyland building floor 4. Completion time 1 hour. I'm gonna be on at least another hour. But I just kind of wing it. I watched a little Poke-Aim playing Champions VGC. Yeah. It was Blunder that put me on. Awesome. We're set to get cracking on the 4th floor. Leave the rest to me and my happy helpers. I'm still sitting in the agency hoodie right now, bro. This'll take a while. Come check on us later. Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Am I really about to make a VGC team? I've explicitly said I'm gonna do that second. I'm not where I want to be with the singles prep yet. Not to mention the fact that not a single move has been played of the game. But once I'm feeling comfortable with singles, I'm gonna do double second. And spoiler alert, if I don't steal a VGC team and I build my own VGC team, it's almost definitely going to be Rain, because I don't have a very big bag in VGC, but I do know how to play Rain. Metang says, I am a small bit sad. Danny says, me too, Metang, me too. I flew in the sky just now, but my speed was slower than before. I was as fast as the lightning, but now I am slow like a breeze. I must retrain. I am now quietly motivated. Metang, the Iron Claw Pokemon, is formed by 2 Beldum joining together. Its 2 brains are linked, amplifying its psychic power. Yeah, I guess he is a Gem Fusion. He's even a Steel type, but he was before those. Danny, I can promise you, is not going to be playing Pokemon Champions. Hey, where'd all my trash go? Is it in Pallet Town? The trash. I had a whole bunch of trash. Literally. Non-burnable garbage. Yeah, the non-burnable garbage. And probably a lot of... And probably a lot of waste paper too. No, Danny is our goat in Pokopia. I'll be the goat in Champions. At least on the single side, like. At least on the single side. I hope that if anybody hits the highest rank before me, that it's only because I'm at work. If that's the reason why, I'm like, well, life's a bitch. But otherwise, I'm shooting straight to the top. Mac, did you see this? What do you think I should do with this team? because you mentioned that Garchomp Z team is the answer to the question, what should I do with this team? Scrap it and make a Garchomp Z team. She said the chest in front of my house. And there it is. Yeah, I wasn't listening. I was doing the other chests. You need another week? Bro, absolutely not. Absolutely not, sir. Let me ask this question. What's the freaking thing called? Recycle, right? Coughing. This is a singles team. Like I said, I'm doing doubles second. I don't have any work at all done for doubles. The only thing I would be able to do day one in a doubles battle is use a previous team that's in my Scarlet and Violet and hope that there's enough, like that one of my teams has all the pieces. Oh, there goes my nephew on the ZA as well. See, I like where he's going. Okay, hold on. I've got an hour. I just don't think I have a, hold on. Matter of fact, let me just, what about this? That's not correct. It was correct. All right. What about this? Let me shrink it down. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. We're gonna get to it. If I take this team, we do what Max said. I like that idea. And also do what I said. I'm gonna just run a standard set. I'm not, because look, moves and all that stuff gotta be assigned in the game. Oh, perfect. Life Orb. That's what I need the Life Orb on this team for. I want that on the team. And what if I did like I said, we just click another standard set from, not boots, we got boots. Yeah, scarf is perfect. Oops, that was dumb. And then yeah, we just get rid of that. And we try this. This team is looking, wait a minute, this team is looking strong. Yeah, no, Cheetar is the number one mon. You missed a lot of me explaining my thought process on this team, but Tyranitar was the first mon I was cutting. I was like, I mean, it's not really where I'm at. Let me just do this. Now this right here, bro, I gotta run the special attacker, bro. This is insane. I mean, do you run a different move? Do you run a status move on this thing or something? Because I feel like you don't need more coverage than that. What is Surf doing? I mean, if it had a sludge wave, I could see that. I don't think I'm finding anything down there. I think the way I would do this, obviously it's not its first mode. But yikes. Bro, just seeing that thing, that's the way it's looking. Here's the thing though, Mungus, you know what really changes the game? I don't know what you're talking about. What really changes the game? I need a water. What? I'm still streaming.
How's it going?
It's going fine. There's a lot of speculation that OG Mega Chomp is going to get sharpness as an ability. Which moves does he use that are boosted by sharpness? I mean, Earthquake doesn't get boosted by sharpness. What does it get though? Hold on, let me take this elsewhere. Yeah, I don't understand. Does Stone Edge even work? What's the purpose of sharpness? Dragon Claw? You do not hear a cow in the background, guaranteed that. Okay, Dragon Claw. I mean, that's good enough. That's good enough, I mean. That make your Dragon Claw stronger than your Earthquake too. That's cool. I mean, I never thought that Mega Chomp was really bad. Like, I've used that mon. I like it's shiny. I was using that mon in Gen 7. Alright. I'll work more on that later on. Mega Chomp is mid because of the speed tier, yeah. And bro, that Mega Chomp Z, the speed tier is 151. Five special attackers. Uh-oh. That's the only evidence y'all have? I mean, I do hear you on the design element. I agree. I'm heading over there. Oh, that's Tinkaton's tower. This is the area I haven't seen any of yet. And they got spots for lips. Let me get that. Oops. What am I looking at? Oh my. Let's see what we have here. Sabrina Sets Sights on Big Screen has been added. Gym leader Sabrina of the Saffron City Gym is set to make her silver screen debut at last. She will appear in a new movie produced by the Unova region's PokeStar Studios. Details about her role have not yet been released, but expectations are high among Sabrina's fans. We hope to see her as the lead. Oh, new outfit. Tight. I will wear something new for a while. So, is this supposed to be her gym? I didn't mean to do that. What is this? Papers. Okay. Pokemon Gym. I mean, obviously this is a gym. Oh, this is the Team Rocket hideout underneath? Because Sabrina's secretly in Team Rocket, not a lot of people know that. That's manga lore right there. Dang, look at all this Pokemetal. I don't have enough food for this. I'm not gonna do it. Shiny Alpha Barbarical? Hell yeah. I feel like that Pokemon is probably still gonna be bad as a Mega. I don't really love... I mean, Keldeo is such a strong Pokemon, it's hard to say this. But I have never really loved water fighting as a typing combo. Oh, I do have more food. Hey, bro, if he winning, it might be spicy. Just because he thinks it's bad, or just because they think it's bad, don't make it bad if it's winning. You know, a lot of people tell you how you're supposed to play. They be shooting shots, saying, "Oh, you're like this if you play like that." That's just them trying to make you. That's them setting traps. Trying to make you play their game. What you think is gonna win is gonna win. Well, hopefully. What you think is gonna win is what you should do. I don't know how I'm gonna handle my first loss to Bruno. Hey, Bruno's been on some low-key training for a long time. His level of training intensity, you know, Dragon Ball fans know, the gravity intensity might step up when that mobile release hits. Bishme just posted that he won his local. Damn. Yeah, no, he's like that in VGC, bro. I got nothing. I got nothing for him when it comes. He like that. I don't even think I don't know why y'all say he still trolls sometimes. Maybe in singles, but I haven't really. Maybe I don't watch the doubles battles as consistently. Alright, maybe I might skip some uploads when I see the doubles. Maybe sometimes. But I don't even be seeing him trolling like that. I just see results. Bruno, that's just because you are a viewer of the channel actually Among Us. You have inherited the spicy or silly gift. Chef Among Us done cooked it up for you. Oh, I got a simple hamburger steak. I've been to regionals with him, he still trolls. No, but when I first heard of you guys going to regionals, you know, I used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering tournaments and just the different levels of competition. Like, you know, you was talking about your Pokemon TCG. Like, you've won this kind of event and that kind of event. Like, you won locals, you won the Pokemon equivalents of a game day. But with all due respect to, like, my friends that I think are good at Pokemon and all, but the whole atmosphere, everything about the event, there's so many people are used to this thing and you're not used to this thing like them. Not to mention, you know, you in the regional, some of the biggest regionals is because the actual top percent of players is there. Like, you really could get matched up against Wolf Blick. He's in the building. There is nothing negative I could say about that accomplishment. I really thought it would be a long time before people got, like, any of the people I knew that were going to regionals had experienced enough of just the whole process to be able to. I mean, what was his place? 8? What was his highest place? Because it was something crazy, right? I just wanted to know if that worked. And like I said, it's no disrespect to anybody, but I thought it would be some time before all the stars aligned and somebody really got a result like that. That's nothing negative I could say about it. It's valid. It's the most valid you could be. But hey, I kept up. I loved when you go to regionals and post the shorts in between rounds. Like, hell, if I got the notification bell on your channel, that's exactly why. Because I was really, like, round for round, keeping up with those. Very awesome stuff for me, especially when you're doing well. I will say, day 2 sounds like he's a slight step below where I thought he was. Isn't there a day 3? I thought he was on the day 3. Isn't the top 8 or the top whatever cut, the last cut? A lot of fighting games like Evo, fighting game tournaments, I mean, like Evo do this, where the top cut will be the 3rd day. But I did think he had made it even another step further. But like, that's not a small step, that's not a baby step. That's a huge step. Still respectable. Day 3's only worlds. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't get with the research like that. Mac is the Minecraft player. You've seen Jim First Aid. You've seen Mac streaming Minecraft. And like, I don't know, I was just like lost and impressed by his stuff. I was about to interrupt him anyway. Where did the methane go? Also, I don't think this works. No, you have to have the hose and water to use the concrete mixes. I moved that one just so it could work. Like, it doesn't have to. Yeah, I put it in some water. Well, it looks nicer if you put it next to some water. I imagine we will probably change. Like if we built on to right where it's at a little bit more, then it didn't have to sit in the water. That looks a little sloppy. Bro, where is the freaking methane? Who is up here? Oh, people working. That makes sense. Considering that's what I told them to do. Metang, I know you didn't like go off of this island, so what's really going on? Uh-oh. I didn't know that was gonna happen. What is this? An elevator to nothing? Can I pick it up? Why can't I have this elevator? Yeah, I guess so. Like the windmill. I mean, BGC is rich with strategy. Oh, look who that is. Hold on, you coming home. They will arrive soon. We're falling. Hi, Gardevoir. Why, hello there. I sensed the visitor, but I wasn't expecting one as adorable as you. Like, man, I don't know what a protect is. Bro, that's such a vibe, Bruno. Anyway. Oh, you're building towns with the help of other Pokemon, in the hope that humans may return someday. What a wonderful sentiment. You'll find this island is filled with furniture and other items left behind by the humans. Feel free to take them. They might be of use to you. You know, I sense something within you, a strange, mystical power. Actually, would you mind accompanying me for a while? I'd like to show you an interesting spot on this island. I have a feeling you may find it useful. It's right this way. Gardevoir, the Embrace Pokemon. To protect its trainer, it will expend all its psychic power to create a small black hole. Yes. Excuse me. But OD, I don't know what a motherfucking protect is, bro. I deadass don't know what a protect is. Companies involved in the space exploration industry are at each other's throats these days. I'm feeling the pain of it myself, as I've been put in charge of caring for some Porygon 2 meant for planetary exploration. It's a lot of work. Today, one of those 3 Porygon 2 seems unwell. I ordered a patch that sounded effective and applied it, so I hope it will feel better tomorrow. See, one thing that we learned about this storyline throughout these streams is we don't know exactly why, like, stuff started happening bad, so they started to think something, I don't know what was going to happen, but the humans appear to have left this space. Why? I don't know. And why did they leave all the Pokemon? Well, probably because they couldn't bring them, but also, I don't know. Here it is. Okay, so we're going to figure out what this was supposed to be. There's a cave beneath this building that's piqued my interest. I sense a powerful aura coming from deep within. I've been hesitant to venture in myself. Would you be willing to explore it with me? Sure thing. Why, thank you. Let's be off then. When I spotted this cave earlier, I was unable to get past the entrance due to flooding. If that's still the case, first we'll need to block off the source of water. Take Gardevoir with you, yes. Let's be on our way then. Trying to put that where I need it. It didn't work. Ta-da! I didn't know if that was going to trigger a dialogue event. Here it goes. This game just takes place 5 billion years in the future, duh. That's why Tangro's so old, that's right. But the sun hasn't turned to a supernova yet, so they went to Mars, right? Okay. So she wants me to harvest the Pokemetals. Me too, Gardevoir. Well, hold on now. Give me a chance. So that aura was coming from this Pokemetal fragment. This ore is quite rare, you know. Thank you for joining me on this adventure and indulging in my curiosity, Ditto. If you take some Pokemetal fragments with you, I'm certain you'll find a use for them. Though deposits of this ore are known to be quite hard, I doubt you'll manage to smash them with these. There must be some way to extract it, surely. Yes. What's this? You want to eat a hamburger steak? What an unexpected response. Now that you mention it, I'm quite sure I smelled hamburger steak in this area earlier, or did I imagine it? Yeah. Wow, you finished already? Yes, I did already eat the hamburger steak. Look at you. I should have known you'd have no trouble getting your hands on some Pokemetal fragments. You continue to amaze me, Ditto. If you melt those in a smelting furnace to make ingots, you should be able to craft all kinds of tools and items. I'm so pleased I was able to help you. Now we homies now, Gardevoir. Oh, come on. Nah, I'm good. I'll come back another time. Do you want this? Nothing. I'm waiting for a building that's going to take a little less than 20 minutes. I'll tell you what I'm going to do as far as stream goes, though. I'm going to kick back up this tab, which is not the correct tab, but it is, though. So, let me do something real quick. You can do whatever you want. garbage, mostly. Sometimes gold and like some good things, but oh, gold. Okay, I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. What we had? Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Earth Power with the rocks. Hop in the random battle. I got something better. I got something better for you, Bruno. But watch this. Yeah. This stuff's a little ghetto, sorry. Because the way stats are changing. But I got something better for you. Okay. So this person got a Beedrill team, head ass boy. I kind of feel like we just go ahead and default lead Meow on this one. Yep, got the lead I thought they were gonna give me. So they're gonna switch to the Corviknight, I'm imagining. I'm honestly Flower Trick either way, I think. Because I'm gonna go to Tink on the, yeah. Flower Trick, they stay in. That's the easiest kill I've ever had in my life. Oh. Oh. But here BGC team. Not even Sash Endeavor. Bro, it was die and quit. That was the play. Turn 1, die. Turn 2, forfeit. Really, it's an undefeated combo, depending on what your goal is in the game. If your goal is to exit the game, turn 1, die. Turn 2, forfeit. Can't be beat. It's like my favorite combo in Smash, Home X A. The unknown ore discovered in my hometown's bedrock possesses the positive qualities of multiple existing ores. Perhaps it's not a single type of ore, but rather than a mix of more than one. It would be a challenge to perform sufficient experimentation sample and manage to just... Is that about Pokemetal? I'm reading a thing that Danny found in the game. Does it sound like it's about Pokemetal, I guess I'm asking? Nice. Bruno, you gotta import your team. But I got you, my man. Yeah, it definitely smells like a cat fart in here. It wasn't, it wasn't me. But whatever cat you were just talking to, I imagine they were guilty of farting and bragging about it. Okay. But we got another battle here. This person can't be leading Lycanroc against me again. I think they're leading Clef. I'm gonna lead with my Tink. Either way, I got a decent matchup. Not so great against this guy, but I'm feeling confident I can just get my rocks up. Yep. I mean, I'm really liking turn 1 rocks. I'm knocking off. Okay, Life Orb, Sword Stance. I'm gonna stay in with mine. Just get chipped. And yeah, that knockoff was not too impressive. Let's go right here. Bullet Punch. That hurt more than I wanted it to, though. I might... Oh, you just found how to link it all around? Okay. I should have went Chomp on that Bullet Punch. Now I'm in a bad spot. Okay, we go Chomp here. Yikes. Damn. This thing... I see. I see what you mean. You know what, bro? No, nope. No. It's not time. I'm gonna go back to my Tink. Sword dance on everything. Okay, now we're in danger. Obviously. Okay. This is definitely the turn where we can most safely mega. I'm gonna click flamethrower to make sure they don't go to Clefable. Nice little mid-ground play right here. Doing 42%, chat. That did 42%. So stab, earth power, kill. They haven't shown Mega yet, but I don't think they bring a Mega Clef. Damn, it didn't kill. How did it did more without the stab? Oh. No. I don't understand that. If I'm to be honest, maybe I just suck. It was Mega Clef.
I was just walking and Jover started talking.
Okay. Ironhead this Clef. Boom. Alright, they misplayed it, y'all. I know they mad. Nice. Yeah, I'm flower tricking in this thing's face because the only resist, I want damage. Bro, it's gonna say everything's illegal. I told you, import your team and use the validate button. That's a 2-hit. Psych. Oh yeah, unburden. I forgot the unburden. Damn, for real? Okay, we straight. I ain't getting much if I click Bitter Blade here. I'ma just do damage. I think I got this game won, let's be real. Okay, they got priority. Hey, you never know with these folks. Get your ass whooped. Please act like, oh. I mean, we still got the dub. Oh, I need the jet punch. I might lose. Yeah, I lost. They got it. Alright, I'm gonna battle you next, Bruno. Would you, let's go back and the building just got done. This is the last floor too, right, y'all? Yeah, let me get this building done. We could play like best of 3, because I might close the stream out with that. Depending on some of the stories. Let's see what they say right here. There's Metango floating on the ceiling head ass. Bruh, he's in the wall. Get your dumb ass down. Amoongus, there you are, bud. The Skyland building's 4th floor is all finished. You should definitely check it out while you're here. Can't wait to see it, Tink. I said 2 out of 3, right? I said 2 out of 3? I like 2 out of 3. Ooh. How you like that? You're not looking. Oh yes, the whole thing is stupid ass Metang. I mean, let's be real, Bruno. We know who's using the Amoongus style team and who is not. And Amoongus is not using the Amoongus style team. This team that I'm running is not intended to be spicy nor silly. Is intended to win me ladder battles. So you kind of got the advantage in like you get a handicap in a way. In my mind, you get a handicap. Are you logged in? Can you challenge me on this server? We did it. We all worked together and we all worked together and totally fixed up this big building. Amoongus, all of you, thanks so much for helping me out. I had a blast. So it's finally finished, is it? That's quite the feat for Pokemon alone to accomplish. I had a lot of fun too. It really has become quite a magnificent building. Oh, well then, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look inside, Amoongus. Oh my, what was that just now? This building. What is happening here? What the heck's that voice? I heard it coming from above. Oh my, there's something very odd happening in the sky. Who it gonna be, chat? Who it gonna be? Oh man, they opened a dark hole? I believe someone was moving on the roof just now. Amoongus, will you please go check on the roof of this building? It might be a Pokemon we haven't met before. Please, Amoongus, do it for me. I'd be crushed if anything happened to this beautiful building we just finished. That means we're basically at the end of the Skyland story. When you see the legendary Pokemon, you know you're pretty much at the end. I keep hitting go up because this keeps giving me an option to. A master. Oh, this is gonna be Mewtwo. Silphco. All that. Yes, sir. Hey, this is worth it. This is worth it. This is a great way to end off the stream. We had a really action-packed stream besides like a couple down moments when I was kind of farming stuff. But we had Pokemon battles. We had all story getting done today. And if I could just know that I'm in the post game, that would be so amazing. You're an odd ditto. Did you and your friends construct this building? We sure did. First cannon break out a Master Ball? I think that the Pokeball was an illusion because humans are not here. I think that he was disguised with his psychic powers. Obviously it didn't say that. Maybe it will though. I see. I was concerned that humans might be using the power of their so-called science in unwise ways again. But to hear that this large building was erected by Pokemon is quite a surprise. What happened to the humans? I do not know. That's crazy. The last time I saw a human was in the city where rain no longer fell. I believe it was called Fuchsia. They were putting up a peculiar building on a nearby beach. I think it highly likely that they were plotting something nefarious. If you're curious about humans, I suggest you investigate around there. Really? I thought this was the last area. Although, a great deal of time has passed, I can't be sure that the building still exists. I don't usually speak at such lengths. Perhaps this is a sign that I've taken a liking to you. Mewtwo, the genetic Pokemon. Its DNA is almost the same as Mew's, however its size and disposition are vastly different. Mewtwo, the genetic Pokemon, has been registered in your Pokédex. Your trainer rank increased to Master. It's time I took my leave. Perhaps we shall meet again somewhere. And yeah, if there's anything story related after Mewtwo, we'll almost definitely be streaming tomorrow. because tomorrow's the last day of my work week. I might rest and stream Sunday, but I feel like I probably will stream tomorrow. Yeah, it's 6'7". Mewtwo's always been a very tall Pokemon. Hello, Amoongus. Who did you find on the roof? Please come back here and tell us what you learned. I mean, sure. We'll jump off the building. Oh yeah, we about to jump off this building for sure. Hi, Tangrowth. What happened on the roof? I got thrown off. Didn't you see? Oh, Amoongus, how did it go? Who did you find on the roof? What's that? Well, I'll be. You found Mewtwo?
No, it didn't say we become friends. I knew that it did not say that in the voice recording.
So now you've even become friends with the legendary Pokemon Mewtwo. Astonishing. I mean, he said he kind of liked us.
It didn't say the thing that it said all the rest of the Pokemon. It did not say you would now become friends with you.
You have a point. Truly, what an amazing surprise. I can't believe an incredible Pokemon like that came all this way to celebrate us completing the building. Oh my, oh my. Were they terribly good looking? So tell us, did Mewtwo say anything about the humans? They don't know what happened. They mentioned that building on the beach. That's what it was. Oh, that building that we discovered near the cave where you and I first met, eh? It may be a good idea to investigate that building a bit further. But aside from everything else, it seems the sudden appearance of Mewtwo can be chalked up to the impressive job you all did rebuilding this great structure. Well done indeed, everyone. I hope we can continue working together like this so that all Pokemon in all the towns can live comfortably. Important request complete. I'm gonna... You probably can. Here, why don't you see? You can have it. Me and Bruno are going to have a Pokemon battle. Bruno, did you challenge me on the wrong server? No. Okay. I got your challenge. I'm accepting your challenge. Yeah, your team. It's not bad. When I see the Glimmora, I expect the Glimmora to be the lead, almost any Glimmora user. With that being said, I feel like I can't go wrong with this lead right here. Rotom Wash is not what I want to see against it though. I'm gonna go to my tank. I'm gonna lose my air balloon. Oh, rain dance. Well, you know what? You can paralyze me. I'm not too mad about that. But now I got Stealth Rock. I know this is gonna be a Damp Rock, but hopefully this the turn he switches. Ooh, Miss Hydro Pump, hate to see it. Lefties. Now the Glim. I get a Meowscarada out. How safe is this flower trip? My Meowscarada could die. So I'm going to switch. Yep, Mortal Spin was what I thought he was gonna click. Now is this thing forced out enough? I can just get a free Swords Dance? Wow, multiple rain dance users. You gonna need a Swiftbloom Pokemon on here. You switch the switch the Feraligatr to a Mega Swampert. This team would be better, I think. Rain boosted Hydro Pump smoked my Excadrill. And before I could get the hazards gone. That's the worst part. How many U-turn? Yeah, switch. Now I'm going to my Celadon. Swords Dance. Do a Wing Beat. Oh no, I'm losing to this. Bruno got me in a spot. But he's got no rain, so I'm gonna see if I can take a little advantage. Flamethrowers are looking good against this team. I can't really click Earth Power with the Rotom, but I feel like Mega Garchomp Z Flamethrower. Oh, Flash Fire. Oh, he also had the weak armor. Earth Power, he ain't got that double. Ooh, live the Flamethrower. I'm gonna die to poison. Alright, either way, I gotta make some kind of win con, and it's really not the most consistent one. Alright, we get the kill on Venu. We bring this in safely. Scizor. Hard switch. Swords Dance. Click the hammer. He Swords Dance again. Play rough. He can't kill all three of my mons with this. Oh, and I got the life orb now. But that actually allowed him to sweep. The pickpocket betrayed me. Yeah, I gotta go for a 28% on this Jet Punch. Okay. We got a real chance. Punch it out. Ooh, that does 0. Oh, wait. Thrash. Damn, I should have stayed in. I threw. GG's. Alright, like I said, one more at least. GG's for sure on that first one. I misplayed the end. I might have had a better. I would have had a better chance. I outspeed with Meowscarada at +1, but I was afraid you was gonna go to +2 because you did the double swords dance. So hey, I'm not even gonna say credit to you. You kind of even got in my head with the double swords dance. So I'm gonna give you your credit. GG's. They don't see you. Oh. Oh, the game. Yep. Me neither. Alright, but I'm playing this one better already. Look at me. He does still have the damn thing up. But I'm playing this one better already. Nice. I didn't think that was gonna kill. I thought he might live. Okay. This is where we just spin. And whatever happens to Driller now, it's fine by me. Yo. Do a wing beat, life orb damage. I got this. And I don't even have to jet punch. I know he could have bullet punched me there, but it wouldn't have done damage I would have been scared of. They could go Scizor on my Meow, but it's weakened. They could go Venusaur. They stayed in. They're going to set the rain. Oh, another T-Wave. Now rain. Eat a thunder, lose my balloon. Come on, let me get the lefties, bro. Oh, why you miss Hydro Pump? I want the lefties. I guess I don't get the lefties. I don't know why I don't. Mega Gator, Aqua Tail. This is what I should have done in the last game. Ooh. Okay, he was winning that last game. But I got you. GG's. Now, last one. I appreciate the best of 3 too. We challenge each other at the same time. Oh, change it. Yeah, I mean, whatever you gotta do, of course. Yep, I still like this lead much better. Even if he does leave Rotom, we go right here. We got the Palafin set up in the back. Tink gets paralyzed every time. I don't worry about that. He lets me have Brox. I think that makes him a good friend. I'm not gonna worry about my damn pickpocket this time. Ooh, caught the switch, but not with a really advantageous mon. So we U-turn. And I'm gonna go to my Celadon. Sword Stance is fine. Bitter Blade. Edge versus Edge. I don't think I want this matchup. Free Dragon Pulse. Nobody on his team wants to eat a Dragon Pulse. Can I kill with the Dragon Pulse? Yes, sir. Garchomp sweep? I don't think it's a Garchomp sweep. Alright, he killed the Chomp. I thought of switching Meow on that turn. That would have been a play that really only preserved the 6-0 when I would rather just win. I don't need it to be a 6-0 to win. Okay, they weren't Binu. I might kill though. I'm definitely faster. Well, I don't know if I kill. I would have probably killed. I'm gonna go ahead and flip turn anyway. This is an easy enough choice. Hi, Luna. Now we click this knockoff with the choice scarf, Meowscarada, and that's a GG's. Hey, but you played that first game especially very well. I think your team has potential. My least favorite Pokemon on the team is Feraligatr, and I think that you should look at Mega Swampert because it's an amazing mon. Maybe a different grass pivot, but I don't mind the Venusaur. The Venusaur is doing work. Maybe even physical Venusaur set because you feel like your team has too many special attackers. You can run the Power Whip. It gets Earthquake. Yeah, that's something I look. But anyway, I'm about to head out. It's right at 9:30, so that's sounding perfect to me. Shout out Bruno. Shout out Danny, of course. Shout out Arts. Shout out Mac, aka Shiny Shuriken. Make sure y'all check out Arts and Shiny Shuriken's channel too, because they got some poppin' Pokemon Champions content coming up in the next week. I know I got plans to stream with at least Arts. I'm sure you'll probably see Shiny Shuriken around this channel too if you're not already familiar with them. But I guess that's all I really got. Gave my shout outs to everybody that pulled up. And I'm heading out. I'll catch y'all either tomorrow or the next. I'm gonna catch y'all this weekend though.